Hi, my name is Pete and I'm going to show you how to play Ben Howard's cover version of Dancing in the Dark by Bruce Springsteen. Now before I get started with this tutorial, I need to say a massive thank you to one of my long-standing subscribers, and that's to Dwayne Drover. He's been kind enough to send me the t-shirt that I'm wearing, and it comes all the way from his fire department in Waterloo, Ontario in Canada. And this is the first thing I've received as a result of doing YouTube, so I'm very grateful for that, Dwayne. Thank you very much. Now let's press on with the tutorial. The tuning for this is pretty standard CGCGGC tuning that Ben's used a lot on songs like Old Pine and The Wolves. So if you're tuning to my guitar, that's a C, that's a G, that's a C, that's a G, it's another G, and that's a C. And there's no capo for this tutorial. Right, now to play this song, there are two finger-picking patterns that are at work at various stages through the song, and it's important to get those first and get a fluid feel with those before we get too complex with the left hand. So to start with, put your middle finger on the 5th string on the 5th fret, and then the right hand pattern on strings 6, 5 and 4 using thumb 1 and 2, thumb 1 and 2. I'm picking thumb 1, 2, thumb 1, 2, thumb 1. That's going to sound a bit strange because the notes are all the same, give or take some octave separation, and we're trying to get a nice smooth pattern without clipping any of the other strings with your fingernail like that. So you've got to just pivot your finger a bit until you find that comfy position in the middle. Thumb 1, 2, thumb 1, 2, thumb 1, thumb 1, 2, thumb 1, 2, thumb 1, thumb 1, 2, thumb 1, 2, thumb 1. And that's the pattern that's used for certainly most of the introduction and the first half of the first verse. So we'll start going through it. So the introduction is that phrase I was playing then, pretty much until you're ready to start singing. I get up in the morning and I ain't got no. Now this is the point where we get the first change. As he's singing and I ain't got nothing to say, I'm sliding my middle finger down to the 4th fret for the start of the 4th bar. So I get up in the evening and I ain't got nothing to say. Now just at the end of that bar, I'm plucking the 5th string open. So same pattern, thumb 1, 2, thumb 1, 2, thumb 1, down to the 4th fret, and open just at the end of that bar, up to the 9th fret, middle and ring fingers, 9th fret, strings 6 and 5 respectively. Same right hand pattern, thumb 1, 2, thumb 1, 2, thumb 1. Coming in the morning, I go to bed feeling the same way. Open just at the end of that bar, feeling the same way. And I'm coming down to a 5th fret position with middle finger on the 6th string 5th fret and ring finger on the 5th string on the 5th fret and little finger on the 3rd string 5th fret. And this time I'm plucking thumb 1, 2, thumb 3, thumb 1, 2. And if you've played Promise by Ben Howard, that's a pattern you'll be quite familiar with. So thumb 1, 2, thumb 3, thumb 1, 2. And that's all on strings 6, 5, 4 and 3. I ain't nothing but tired. Man, I'm just tired and bored in my head. And then it's back to that open position at the beginning where you've just got one finger on the 5th string, 5th fret. Myself, hey baby. And we've dropped back into that thumb 1, 2, thumb 1, 2, thumb 1 pattern. Myself, hey baby. Could you, down to the 4th fret, use a little help. And then up to the 7th fret, middle and ring fingers, string 6 and 5 on the 7th fret, still on the thumb 1, 2, thumb 1, 2, thumb 1 pattern. Can't start a fire, can't start a fire without a, and then open on that 5th string there. Can start a fire without a spark. And then down to the 5th fret, drop your middle and ring finger down 2 frets, and then sneak your little finger onto the 4th string, 5th fret as well. And I'm still plucking thumb 1, 2, thumb 1, 2, thumb 1. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. And lift off your middle and your middle and little finger. Leave the ring finger on the 5th string, 5th fret. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. And again, you've got to be careful that you don't rock your finger back so you're catching the 4th string or too far forwards and you're hitting the 6th string. So it's a real balancing act here. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Thumb 1, 2, thumb 1, 2, thumb 1, thumb 1, 2, thumb 1, 2, thumb 1. Into the 2nd verse. Messages just keep getting clearer, same pattern. Radio's on and I'm moving round the place. So now I'm moving up to the 9th fret, but I'm also including my little finger on the 9th fret 4th string. So a bit like when you were on the 5th fret with all 3 fingers stacked up on 6, 5 and 4 within 1 fret space. Same pattern up to the 9th. Check my look in the mirror. Yeah, thumb 1, 2, thumb 1, 2, thumb 1, thumb 1, 2, thumb 1, 2, thumb 1. Same pattern. Wanna change my hair, my clothes, my face. Open 5th string. My clothes, my face. Down to the 5th fret. And it's that thumb 1, 2, thumb 3, thumb 1, 2 pattern. Thumb 1, 2, thumb 3 on the 3rd string. Thumb 1, 2. Man, I ain't getting nowhere. Oh, I'm just living in a dump like this. Something's happening, and we're back into that thumb 1, 2, thumb 1, 2, thumb 1. Oh, I'm just living in a dump like this. Something's happening somewhere. Baby, down to the 4th fret. Baby, baby, I just know there. Open is, and then 7th fret, and it's, this time we're doing thumb 1, 2, thumb 3, thumb 1, 2, but I'm using my middle and ring fingers on 6 and 5 strings, 7th fret, little finger on the 3rd string, 7th fret, and again we're into thumb 1, 2, thumb 3, thumb 1, 2. You can't start a fire, can't start a fire without a spark. And then keep that hand position, but just drop it down 2 frets. This gun's for hire. Still thumb 1, 2, thumb 3, thumb 1, 2. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. And this time, rather than just going back to thumb 1, 2, thumb 1, 2, thumb 1, thumb 1, 2, thumb 1, 2, thumb 1, that sort of rumble, it's the same left hand position, but the right hand is now doing thumb 1, 2, thumb 3, thumb 1, 2, just for some variation. So that that ring finger on my right hand catching the third string there. So even if we're just dancing in the dark. And now we're into the bridge section. So I'm coming up to the 9th fret and I'm putting my middle ring, little finger stacked up all in the 9th fret, strings 6, 5 and 4. Thumb 1, 2, thumb 3, thumb 1, 2. Sit around going nowhere. And then pluck 6, 5, 4 together on the 7th fret. And then 6, 5, 4 on the 5th fret. So let's just do that again. Sit around going nowhere. So just as you get to the pluck of the 3rd string with your ring finger in the 2nd bar, sit around going nowhere. If there's a joke, back up to 7, somewhere it's on me. Same again. Shake this world off my shoulders. Come on, baby, that laughs on me. Into the 3rd verse then. 5th string, 5th fret. Thumb 1, 2, thumb 1, 2, thumb 1 pattern. Stay on the streets of this town. Oh, they'll be carved down to the 4th fret, carving you up alright. Open. Up to the 9th fret, 6, 5, 4, all on the 9th fret. But you gotta stay hungry. Hey baby, I'm just about starving tonight. And that 5th string open there just as you come off. Just about starving tonight. Down to the 5th fret. 5, 5, open 5. So 6, 5 and 3 are held down on the 5th fret. Leave the 4th string open. And we're into thumb 1, 2, thumb 3, thumb 1, 2 pattern now. I'm dying for some action. I'm sick of sitting around here trying to write this book. And now we're back to the thumb 1, 2, thumb 1, 2, thumb 1. I need a love reaction. Come on, baby, baby, give down to the 4th. Baby, give me just a open look. Baby, give me just a look. And up to the 7th fret. 7, 7, open 7. Middle ring, little finger on the 7th fret, strings 6, 5 and 3. You can't start a fire. Can't start a fire without a spark. Same position, drop 2 frets. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. So again, it's the thumb 1, 2, thumb 3 pattern here. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Now at this point there's a little instrumental break, and you can either use 3 fingers crunched up on 6, 5 and 4, 9th fret, or you can use your thumb if you want to drop over the top. So the pattern's like this. Thumb 1, 2, thumb 3, thumb 1, 2 for 2 bars. And then we're coming down to the same pattern on the 7th fret. And then down again to the 5th fret for 2 bars. Then up to the 7th fret and pluck all 3 together. So let's do that again slowly. 9th fret, all 3 strings, 6, 5, 4 held down. 2 bars. And then down to the 7th fret. There's a little variation there. Instead of plucking the 4th string, the pattern's still thumb 1, 2, thumb 3, as in 3rd string, but you're reaching to pluck, as in 3rd finger, but you're reaching to pluck the 1st string there, that reach, and then down to the 5th fret position, and then pluck all 3 on the 7th. Or if you want to use your thumb, works quite well. You can also run into that 7th position. Just sort of slide into it like that. You can start a fire, sitting round, trying to mend a broken heart. Back to the 5-5 open 5 position. This gun's for hire. Thumb 1 2, thumb 3, thumb 1 2. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Keep the position up to the 7th fret. 7-7 open 7. Can't start a fire, worrying about your little world falling apart. Back down to 5. 5-5 open 5. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. And then just to finish there, even if we're just dancing in the dark. I'm just sort of releasing the 6th string, and at the same time just closing down the string 6, 5 and 4 by softening my grip and leaning my finger against that 4th string. So even if we're just dancing in the dark. So the only thing sounding at the end is that 6th string just rumbling away there. Okay, I think that covers it. Right, so all the usual stuff. If you like what you see, then please click subscribe, like, leave me a comment, share the video. I have threatened you with my own original material once I get to 1,000 subscribers, and I am getting worryingly close to that goal in a good way. And yeah, so hopefully next time I see you, there will be some more John Martin stuff coming, possibly some more Jake Bugg stuff, and of course some stuff from me. I'll see you next time. Cheers.